God. Hey, you good-for-nothing louts! Call your... Ah, you must be the guest. Someday they'll send me some real fighters. Can't very well make a slug get... Ah, you must be the... Someday they'll send me some real fighters. Can't very well make us... As you can see, since those in power... Those in power... Those in power knowingly look.
Boy, Elliot's on.
For the one who've helped us put our troubles in the mind to rest, would you? These greenhorn will...
You, please, we were wrongly punished. Ducas, if not for... We know. We have fought.
Felt like I waited forever and it... Oh, well, right. Oh, if you meet... I'd expect more understanding.
Yes, I heard you often felt there's some...
Recently.
So you're Eden?
Yes. We promised to mind our
I am being nice. Besides,
All the pumpkins here have transformed.
Don't get too close.
This doesn't bode well.
The widespread appearance of these things seems to coincide with the incident at the stone chamber.
huh? Is it saying
It
something?
speaks.
Pardon?
Yes.
It said, our Lord will fulfill our wish. Also, our blood-red Lord lies buried here.
Blood red?
Master?
The symbol of Hexa. Could it be Belmorn? Creator of the Shadow Knights. A name I've not heard in a long time.
Recently, with the mining of...
That ancient kingdom laughed.
These events are connected to
The Knights of Dawn, that ancient
I agree.
I'll rendezvous with our society contact.
Make certain you...
Eden, don't
Yes.
Huh? Who needs...
So, adventurer, what is it that I sense I trust you to take care of yourself?
have a lot of stuff, leave it with me. Within your allowed space, of course. Money comes and goes. It's an ethereal thing.
Belmore, Monarch of Darkness and founder of the Shadow Knights. Impeccable timing. Right after the incident at the Stone Chamber.
Yes, there's likely some connection, but I can't say for certain. Right now, finding a solution takes precedence over pinpointing the cause.
I don't disagree. So, Master Alustin has gone to meet with Freyro.
Indeed. Meanwhile, I'm headed to Coronda Ridge.
Yummy bread.
Please look after Yaz.
Martha, Luffy, hey! That's
So
my
I'm stuck
bread.
with her. I'd rather head to Calpheon.
Oh, my.
Or even fight Belmore myself.
This one.
Funny. That's exactly what Eden said.
Look, why don't we just switch missions and... Huh? Who are you? What do you want?
Ah, we meet again. Alst, this is the adventure I spoke of. Now I really must get going. Bye!
Hold on. There she goes. So, you know Orwin? I've heard a bit about you. Why do you ask? Oh, you're searching for a man in black robes. Not me, I'm afraid. Just a similar fashion sense, I suppose. Still wary of me. Not sure how I can put your mind at ease. Would you like me to turn out my pockets? See? Nothing. Not even enough coin to buy something as expensive as a black stone. That reminds me, since you're acquainted with Orwin, you must know her shy friend as well, no? On the off chance you're good with children, I'll happily pay... Hey! Where are you going? I didn't even tell you how much I'll pay!
though I did expect you much sooner. As today's a special day, I will let it pass. Adventurer, your timing couldn't have been better. It's starting soon. Such a rare occurrence, you should count yourself lucky that you'll be present for it. Come now, I do not wish to miss a single moment of him. Such trifling matters can certainly wait. What could warrant missing our Grand Chamberlain's charming speech? Now don't give me that look. I know you've no such spectacles of grandeur in a backwater cesspool like Velia. Of course, he is my betrothed after all. He is also one of the country's highest officials. If I pulled him away from his duty every time I wished to see him, the nation of Serendia would all but collapse from his absence. We must be responsible with the lives he and I will one day rule over together. Now let's get going, adventurer. Do hurry, will you? Your memory loss is no excuse to make a lady like myself lead the way. Now go on. Do hurry, will you?
There's not a soul in Serendia who's tougher than me. War's done and dusted. So what are we training for, eh?
Harry, was it? Rumor has it you're the strongest one here.
Grand Chamberlain.
No, it's fine. Give me a show of that strength. If you can best me, I'll make you wealthy beyond imagination.
Ha! You certain, my lord? Got your word on that? All right, then. Don't blink now, lads! It'll be rags to riches in a flash for me, eh?
Huh. Wait, wasn't there supposed to be an inspection today?
Now show me what you're made of.
Don't mind if I do.
Is that all?
Blast. My hand just slipped. What the...
You lack proper fundamentals. Train harder.
Yes, my lord.
Proud sons of Serendia. Yes, war may be behind us for now. But to our west, we have imps, while Fogans and Nagas have surrounded Glish. Orcs, bloody monastery zealots and Biragi bandits, yet breathe down our necks. Will you stand by and let these monsters threaten the safety of your wives and children?
No, sir!
Do not forget, Calpheon is our overlord. They are not our ally. In the south, Baron Alfonso Rundi has his blade pointing menacingly at us. Once we topple him, our true battle shall finally begin. When the time comes, our country's heroes will be rewarded with fortune and glory. So train hard, overcome your fears, and prepare to make our enemies kneel before us. The glory and splendor of Serendia rests upon your very shoulders. Who is with me?
Oh, my Jordine. You bear the burden of 1,000,000,000 lesser men. My hunky Giga Jord.
Wow, yeah.
I am relieved to know we have such well-trained forces in Serendia. It's all because of Sir Jordine, my betrothed. How did he manage to gather such a formidable force? I am proud, but cannot shake this lingering fear. What if Calphion orders their disbandment? Does your memory loss include the history of the entire world? Fine. As a sophisticated lady of Serendia, I shall explain it to you. Listen well. You are aware of how precious blackstones are, yes? Around a decade ago, blackstones were discovered in the western part of Serendia. When word reached Calphion, they dissolved our alliance and declared war. Of course, they gave countless reasons. But with a decade-long history of warring over blackstones in the desert, the facade was hardly necessary. We resisted as best we could, but that was a war we simply could not win. To my utter shame, I, the once proud princess of Serendia, was taken hostage. My brave and gallant savior was none other than our esteemed Jordine Ducas. Shortly thereafter, my father surrendered and faced the war tribunal in Calphion. My father, the original king of this land, is now but the Duke of Serendia. The regrettable result of bending the knee to our Calphionian conquerors. You see, my mother, the former queen, was a princess of Calphion's Seric royal family. This allowed my father to maintain power in Serendia, even if only as its duke. The great irony is that Calphion now has no throne, no king at all. However, production cannot keep up with their demand, and Calphion is still pressuring us to produce more. That's why I hired that rogue Eden to travel to even the most remote corners of the mountains in search of black crystals. Consider it a gift for my beloved Serendia's future Duke. Your glazed-over eyes tell me you still fail to grasp my meaning. Though I may be the Duke's youngest daughter, my brothers were kind enough to pass from this world and leave me as sole heir. So, when Sir Jordine takes my hand in marriage, we will become the rulers of this land. Understand now? Why am I even telling you all this? When we first met, your stench was so foul, I needed to stand upwind. Anyway, let's go and meet Sir Jordine. He's a busy man. We may not get the chance later on. Go on, hurry. Why am I even Wait, Father is with him. I wonder what they're discussing.
You were before the Duke of Serendia. Mind your manners. You are dressed far too lurid to meet his lordship. Please refrain from speaking informally.
I cannot trust you yet. Come back when the time is right.
I hear you saved Richie the Jester in Velia. You have my thanks. He's a friend of mine. Stay as long as you like, unless you're from Calphion.
Grand Chamberlain, are you certain of this? I fear this may spell the end of Serendia. I am aware you had your share of hardships in the war, but it pales in comparison to what they did to me.
The die has been cast, Your Grace.
Do you truly believe them blind?
Your Grace, the pieces are nearly all in place. The final piece is justification.
They will realize what we're doing.
I am aware. I assure you, Your Grace. I will proceed with even greater caution now.
I only wish for you and Jarrett to be happy.
Your Grace, Serendia is being exploited. Who could find happiness in such a state? Rest assured, Your Grace, I will see it done. And you may come in, my lady. I recall you were to introduce me to someone today.
Oh, Sir Jordine, you knew. I merely wished not to disturb you. Oh, Sir Jordine, you knew.
Grand Chamberlain, are you...
It is a pleasure to meet you. I am Jordine Ducas, Grand Chamberlain of Serendia. I've heard much of your adventures from Lady Jarrett. I hear you are an exceptionally skilled individual. I always welcome talent, unless it be Calpheonian. Would you lend Serendia your strength?
What? Why are you hesitating? Answer quickly, this is a golden opportunity. What are you doing? Answer him at once. This is not a chance that should be missed.
I have high expectations for you. And of course, I will return the favor any way I can. Treasures, rank, honor, you name it. Anything in return for your aid to Serendia. The woman who wrought chaos upon Medea? Why? That's a tale from some time ago. I will contact you soon with your task. If that is all, please excuse me. The Serendian court will soon be in session. I have preparations to make.
Well, that was not what I expected. I thought he'd be more enthusiastic about you. Clearly, greater fanfare was required on my part. Maybe I'll hire the Oyun statue jesters next time. Just don't forget that you're the first one I've ever recommended to Sir Jordine, understood? Seems like you've yet to be given any orders, so... Ah, it's your first time in Heidel, isn't it? I have a place I'd like you to see. Seems like you've yet to be given any orders, so... Ah, just don't forget that you're the first...
for your generous contributions to the orphanage. Clementina asked me to thank you for her. Lucas and Jean also wanted to send along their sincere gratitude.
There's no need to thank me at every opportunity. These are the sort of advantages that come with my friendship.
So you're a friend of Lady Jarrett. Pleasure's all mine. Name's Laura. I look forward to doing business with you. As this is our first meeting, and you being a friend of Lady Jarrett's, I'm sure you... Oh, and...
Laura, there's no need to go to such lengths.
Don't you worry about me, Lady Jarrett. I have 10 years of...
Indeed. Your shop is held in high esteem for a reason. Idle must... Truth be told, this city I tread... Well, it's about time to seek out some work that needs doing. A competent hand always leads with action.
Head high for long.
The Jean Merchant Guild. Bring great profit to Heidel. Why can't they understand that? The Jean Merchant Guild would bring great profit to Heidel. Why can't they understand that?
Isabel won't be holding her head high for long. Is Sir Jordine...
The Jean Merchant Guild would bring great profit to her. Sir Jordine. There must be something he's hiding. The Jean Merchant Guild would bring great profit to Heidel.
A city has a way of running amok if its leadership slacks off. One must stay diligent to maintain control. Well, why not? A city has a way of running amok if... I suppose you... A city has a way of running amok if its lead... A city has a way of running amok if its leadership slacks off. One must stay diligent to maintain... yes, a great idea. You will always find something. A city has a way of running amok if its leadership slacks off. Yes, a great idea. A city has a way of running amok if its leadership yes, good idea. A city has a way of running amok if its... Well, a city has a way of running amok...
Hey, you there! Over here! You're the one! I can feel it! The inspiration! You! Just do me this small... Please! Just do me this small favor! Ah!
Tilly Valley, you've got a trick.
Can you call it furniture? Good.
Yes! Yeah, thank you! You are most helpful!
A city has a way of running amok if its leadership slacks off. Yes, a city has a way of... A city has a way of running amok if it's... yes, a great idea. You will... A city has a way of...
That's nonsense.
Things aren't going quite as planned. So aren't you? I've been a trade manager, but new trend. That said, things aren't going quite. Try speaking. They will like. Things aren't. That said, I don't have.
You can entrust your what's Trendo with. You won't lose out if you trade through me.
People must...
Gemstones are not something to be bargained with. What I deal in is not luck. I did have a spike in sales recently. Perhaps the gemstones I carry are all worth their value.
You came to see? Is that so? You did a merchant should enjoy large crowds. So, what do you want from me?
A city has a way of running amok if it's... yes, a great idea. A city has a way of running amok if its leadership's...
Greetings, adventurer. Do you see that they just shake if we can warm them up a bit? Clothes would be what? Would you be so kind as to chop some? Yes. Would you be so kind as to chop some? Would you be so kind as? would you be so kind as to chop some fire? Wow! Thanks, adventurer! There you go! What? Thank you for your kindness, adventurer. The leftover firewood will come in handy on cold...
What? Ghosts? A city has a way of running amok if its leadership slacks off. Your work is impeccable. You're growing on me, you know that? With a bit of refinement, I'd almost believe you a citizen of Heidel. You've pleased me somewhat, but you should still put in greater effort. Do as I ask, and you'll become one of us in no time. That reminds me, Sir Jordine briefly mentioned that there's trouble brewing at Elder Farm. Helping out with small city affairs is well and good, but solving a major problem would hasten his approval of you. Let's hurry. Elder Farm is located south of Heidel, just beyond the Demi River.
If you have a lot of stuff, leave it with me. Within your allowed space, of course.
Isn't there a spell to make the pumpkins grow by themselves? Welcome, I'm Coco, Pierre's daughter. How can I... Oh, and with a new bodyguard to escort her. No way, she can't have known. What business brings the Lady of Heidel to this grubby old farm?
As Sir Jordine is occupied with other matters, I have come in his stead as his betrothed. Surely you've no issue with that? As Sir Jordine is occupied with other matters...
Ah, is that the case? Well, of course. If you must, you must.
Young lady, you dare hold such a tone to speak with such derision to me! You heard that cheeky, insolent cur! I saw that smirk! You, come here this instant! Oh, I know what you're up to. Eld Farm supplies the plumes from fan flamingos, don't you?
We do. What of it? They've been out of fashion for quite some time.
Fan flamingos are the pride of Heidel. Noble women of Calphion can't get enough.
No wonder the Grand Chamberlain pays you such little attention. With that kind of horrid taste in fashion.
Excuse me! What did you just say? You think I didn't hear you? Right. We have work to do. I want a full inspection of the farm immediately.
What? You can't just show up here and... As if we aren't already working ourselves to the bone. Fine. If that's your wish, milady. I need to make preparations. A moment, if you will. And you. Are you Lady Durette's new servant? Or a bit of hired muscle? Doesn't matter. I'm supposed to be collecting fan flamingo plumes, but I have no choice but to rely on you for help.
That girl. Something about her irks me. The way she smells... I can't quite put my finger on it.
So I have no choice but to rely on you.
That girl. That girl. That girl.
Ha ha ha.